Hey everybody, I'm Nick Monacelli inside of Shelby Township's Shadbush Nature Center. They have a program today that I thought you would really be interested in seeing. Exotic animals and how they might actually be good, or some of them anyway, as pets. I was surprised. There's also some that aren't the greatest pets.
I'm Randy Baker, a biologist with Naturalist Endeavors, and a lot of times people buy pets like the box turtle, which really is not the best pet in the world. They can live to be 100 years old, they can outlive your children, and therefore it's a real problem. Now the problem with the box turtles are typically stolen from the wild. It's not one they raise on a turtle farm for 30, 40, 50 years and then sell for $19.95. They're taken out of the wild, and that's really where they belong. Nice pet, but not as exciting as a cat or dog, and kids get tired of them, and after a while, so what do you do with them? And they want to release them in a place where they don't really belong. So I'd never recommend really buying a box turtle as a pet.
So Randy, a surprising pet though is the rat, right?
Yeah, let's take a really good pet, so surprisingly.
And here's Lauren, she's in charge of the Shadbush Nature Center.
Yeah, she's one of the naturalists here. She's a great rat. Yeah, rats are tough. They're calmer than mice, a lot more tolerant of being handled. So for a small child, a rat is really a good pet. Less likely to bite than a gerbil. Well behaved.
Very camera friendly.
Yeah, very camera friendly, very inquisitive. They can even be potty trained. They can have their own spot. It's amazing how intelligent a rat is. That's one of the reasons they make such a good pet. He definitely likes that camera. He's trying to find out what that is. And the people here at Shadbush, they take care of a lot of good animals, do a lot of great education here at the Nature Center.
I'm assuming many would be leery of having a rat. They seem dirty. You wouldn't want them in the house.
Actually, they're not dirty. If given a clean environment, they're a very clean animal. They spend a good part of the day actually grooming themselves. They're only dirty if they're living under dirty conditions. It's like even a dog, you don't take care of them properly, can be a filthy animal if we're not taking care of properly. Rats are very clean if given the opportunity.
So you're also saying that the snapping turtle can be a great pet.
As far as turtles in captivity, they're one of the easiest to maintain. They don't need all the artificial lights that a lot of species need. The problem with a lot of turtles, like painted turtles and red-eared sliders and things like that, is giving them the right light so their shell develops properly. A snap turtle requires very little of that. They do well at room temperature. Can be taught to eat chunk-style dog food.
Dog food?
Dog food, chunk-style dog food, relatively easy to maintain. Love earthworms. So a relatively easy animal to take care of. And up to this size, they make a great pet. When they get larger, if you catch them locally, they can be released, which is really kind of nice.
Now you were showing us one of your 15-year-olds. They do last a while and they can grow.
They do last a while and they do grow. And as they get bigger, they get more aggressive. They're not an aggressive animal. But if you catch a wild one, they may try and bite you simply because they're scared.
So misconception, many people think that snapping turtle, they can snap a broomstick.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, they can't even break a pencil in half.
A pencil?
They can't even break a pencil. I've seen them bite pencils and they did not break them in half. Make great stories, but stories and reality are often two different things.
The Facebook problems, right?
Oh, yeah, the Facebook problems, yeah. Yeah, it is truly amazing.
So they're relatively low maintenance then?
The snapping turtle is a relatively low maintenance turtle, which is really kind of nice. A lot of the others will develop soft shell in captivity. They're not getting enough UV light from the sun. They need warmer temperatures, much harder to maintain in good health. These require very little sun. In nature, they're half time they're buried in the mud where they're getting no sunshine at all. So, yeah, much easier to maintain.
So it is possible to have exotic pets in your home if you just choose the right ones.
If you just choose the right ones. And again, you got to understand, is the child going to be enthralled with it for more than a day or two?
That's probably the biggest problem.
That's the biggest problem, is people buy something, they forget it's going to outlast them perhaps. And that's why oftentimes exotic pets are not for everybody.
I love this program because it really gives people an opportunity to learn what it means to have an exotic as a pet. You have your cats and your dogs, which are 15, 20-year commitments. People don't realize that a lot of exotics are equally as long commitments, if not longer. Your box turtles, you're looking at up to 80 or 90 years if you get them from a young age. And a lot of the animals that come through the Nature Center, they've been neglected by people. And that's really just a result of lack of education.
Exotic. This one here, right?
Yes, this is a crested gecko. As you can see, his tail is missing. That is a result of improper nutrition, improper lighting, and improper temperature. Now, when they don't have the things that they need, their body will absorb the parts that are expendable. So the tail is something that he's probably going to jump on your camera. They are good jumpers. And as you can see, the tail is a part of the body that can be lost, and the animal can still survive and do quite well. You can see this one is thriving. His previous owner did love him very much, but was unfortunately not quite educated enough to have him and to give him everything that he needs. All the resources are available to you. You just have to invest the time doing the research. So these guys in particular are very easy in terms of reptiles. They eat a paste diet, which is sort of like a baby food. It comes in a powder form and you mix it with water. So caring for them is really not that difficult if you do your research. If you don't, it's very easy to neglect reptiles. Because they don't make any noise, because they don't beg for attention, people find it very easy to neglect them. At least we've found that you know, in working with animals professionally. So unfortunately, the majority of the exotics that come through here have been neglected. We do have a veiled chameleon that was given to us by someone who loved him very much, but unfortunately wasn't quite educated enough in what he needs. And as a result, he did drop part of his veil, which is a result of that lack of proper nutrition and lighting. So what the body does is when it's starving for certain nutrients or calcium, it'll absorb parts of the body that are expendable. So the veiled chameleon is missing the top of his veil, much like this crested gecko is missing the end of its tail.
Now, there are exotic animals that make great pets, though.
There are. Yeah, this in particular I think would be a great choice, maybe not for small children because as you have found, it is a pretty good jumper. There are some other exotics that do make great pets. I am a huge advocate of rats. Rats are wonderful pets. Short-term commitment, 3, maybe 4 years. They're durable. You feed them a pellet diet, so they're very easy to take care of. Fresh food and water every day, clean aquarium, you know, clean cage, whatever you decide to house them in. And they really genuinely enjoy being with people. They're very social, they're very smart. Reptiles really want nothing to do with you. They don't want to be held, they don't want to play with you. Rats are very, very social animals, and I consider them an exotic. Anything besides a dog and a cat I consider an exotic.